sunrise in your eyes more times than I could ever count. But every time it feels brand new, like the world's just spinning around you now. You don't need diamonds, don't need light, just the way you say my name at night. It's like a prayer I never knew could feel so right, so pure, so true. It's the way you love me still, even when I lose my way. When the world feels too heavy, you don't ask me to explain. You just lay your hand in mine, and the silence says it all. Yeah, the way you love me still is the reason I don't fall. You don't have to fix the storms I've made, you just hold me till they pass away. And somehow, without even trying, you teach me more with every day. It's the way you love me still, through the fire, through the doubt. Even when I shut you out, you never walk out. You just stand there in the quiet, with your heart so full and real. Yeah, the way you love me still is the only thing I feel. You don't change the world around me, you just show me how to stay. And that kind of love don't fade away. It's the way you love me still that keeps me breathing deep, like a song I never finished that plays in all my sleep. You're the steady in my story, the calm behind the thrill. And I thank God every morning for the way you love me still.
She lit a match in the midnight dark, one suitcase and a shattered heart. Glass on the floor, silence too loud. A haunted house, she won't stick around. Storm rolling in like a long-lost friend. Sky bleeding fire from end to end. She don't flinch as the thunder calls. She's been through worse than what might fall. Now she's ashes in the wind. No more chains, know where she's been. She let the flames erase the pain, let the smoke wash off his name. No goodbye, no second glance, just tire tracks and desert sand. She's not broken, she begins, rising like ashes in the wind. Daddy's rage, mama's cries taught her young how to survive. Now she drives with the ghost in tow, but she ain't scared to let him go. She's ashes in the wind, burn the past she kept within. That old porch swing and shattered glass won't haunt her mirror or her path. Every mile's a breath, the wind, each storm behind a softer grin. She's not running, she ascends as ashes in the wind. that's made of flame. She's more than bruises, more than names. Now she's ashes in the wind, carving light from where she's been. No more hiding, no more fear. Her voice like thunder, sharp and clear. No more smoke to choke her skin. She's free, reborn and blowing in, like ashes in the
The fellas at work all ask me why I smile all week long. They say love don't last forever, but I prove them wrong with every song. She don't mind my muddy boots or my habit of humming tunes. She just laughs and pours the coffee while I dance around the room. 'Cause she loves me like Sunday, sweet and slow, with a kiss before I even go. Says be safe like it's a prayer, and I feel her everywhere. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday every day. That's how I know she's gonna stay. She don't need no fancy flowers, just a note on the fridge will do. And every night she meets me like I'm the only one she ever knew. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday, soft and kind, with her hand tucked gently into mine. She don't shout, she don't pretend, she just loves me till the workday ends. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday all week long, and that's why I sing this song. Some folks search their whole life through, but I found heaven in my worn out boots. She loves me like Sunday, no doubt there, like sunshine kissing country air. She don't need a reason why, she just holds me when I'm dry. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday, sweet and slow, and I never let her go. No, I never let her go.
Jenny's got dreams bigger than this town. She's 17 and counting down. She meets a boy with a rusty Ford. He ain't got much, but he swears there's more. Her daddy shakes his head real slow, says that boy won't get you where you wanna go. But mama just smiles from the kitchen light. She knows a love like can still be right. They don't know her heart or the way she looks at him in the dark. They don't hear the way he says her name, like she's the spark in his wildfire flame. They see a dreamer, just a passing phase, but love don't always need a plan that's made. She don't need the world to play its part. They just don't know her heart. They're parking down by Miller's Creek. Radio low, just you and me. He says someday I'll make it right, but for now I just need you tonight. They don't know her heart. They think she's lost, falling too hard. But every mile he drives her home, she's never felt so sure, so no. They see rebellion, she sees grace in every quiet, reckless face. She don't need permission to restart. They just don't know her heart. And someday when the years roll by, they'll see that look in her little girl's eyes. Same fire, same stubborn spark. She's always loved with all her heart. Yeah, they don't know her heart, but it's steady and strong from the start. She was never asking for a map, just someone who'd always love her back. She don't fit their picture perfect chart, but they just don't know her heart. He don't always say the right words, leaves his socks by the door. And when the world gets heavy, he shuts down, says no more. But I know where his heart is, even when he hides behind the silence. I still feel the man he is inside. So I love him anyway, through the storms he brings my way. When he's proud and when he's wrong, when he stays too late or stays too long. He don't need to wear a crown to be the king I found. No, he's not always easy, but I love him anyway. He don't write no poems, ain't much for fancy things. But when I break, he holds me like he's mending porcelain. They don't see the nights he listens, or the way he says my name. He ain't perfect, never claimed it, but I love him just the same. Yes, I love him anyway, when he ain't got much to say. When he fumbles, when he falls, when his back's against the wall. He may never be a saint, but my love don't need him painted. He's mine in every way, and I love him anyway. Some hearts shine like diamonds, some hearts wear a scar, but I've seen grace inside his flaws, and I know just who we are. So I love him anyway, through the doubts and through the days when it's hard and when it's sweet, when his pride won't let him weep. He's a man made out of trial, but he loves me all the while. So come what may, I'll love him anyway.
It's been years since our first dance, since I first held your trembling hand. But every night when the lights go low, I still feel that first hello. You walk across the kitchen floor in your old tee and nothing more, and somehow in the softest light, you still steal my words at night. You still take my breath with just one glance, make me feel like I never had a chance. You're the reason I believe in grace. Every time I see your face, the world fades away, and I forget the rest. Yeah, after all this time, you still take my breath. When you laugh with your eyes closed tight, or whisper dreams at 2 a.m. at night, I wonder how I ever knew love before I found you. You still take my breath with your quiet strength, with the way you hold my name like it's heaven sent. Even on the hardest days, you shine the doubt away like a sunrise kiss I never second guess. Yeah, after all this time, you still take my breath. They say love fades, but they don't see how every day you still undo me. You still take my breath, in the way you move, in the way your soul fills every room. There's a light that only you could give, that reminds me how to live. And I'd say it 1,000 times or less. Yes, after all this life, you still take my breath.
If I could only win your love, would every cloud go by?
Hoping one might carry whisper from the corners of your mind.
I ain't asking for a promise or a vow you couldn't keep. Just a moment of your mercy. If I could only win your life. If you'd only look my way, I'd give you all I am. No diamonds in my pocket, just a steady open hand. I'd hold you through the quiet, through the storms and through the gray. I could give you all my heart, if you'd only look my way.
I know she's got your fancy, with her shining Sunday dress,
But I've loved you through the silence, through the ache and second guess.
you don't see me when I'm smiling, but I smile just for you.
And I'd wait 1,000 evenings if you astray. I could be your one true thing if you'd only look my way. I ain't begging, I ain't proud, but this love won't be too loud. Just a whisper in the wind, praying someday you'll give in. If you'd only look my way, the world would fall in place. All my waiting would be worth it just to see your face. I'd love you with a quiet that no storm could ever sway. Yes, I'd be yours forevermore if you'd only look my way. Just look my way.
It's been a while since I heard your name, but the world still moves in your shape. I've been good, I've been fine, till I heard that song and poured that ride. It's not the pictures on the wall or the echo down the hall. It's in the glass of 1203. That's when your ghost comes back to me. 'Cause when I taste after midnight whiskey, I swear I feel your lips still kiss me. You're laughing in that little black dress, dancing barefoot, such a beautiful mess. I don't call, I don't write, but you still burn in the back of my mind. I don't miss you in the daylight, baby, but I do when I taste after midnight whiskey. They say time can mend a soul, but it don't when you drink it slow. Your memories age but never gone. It just sleeps until the bottle's gone. 'Cause when I taste after midnight whiskey, it all comes back too quick and risky. The bar fades into you and me like nothing's changed in Tennessee. I don't cry, I don't plead, but damn, this drink's a guarantee that I'll find you where the night gets hazy. Yeah, I do when I taste after midnight whiskey. I swore I'd moved on, let it go, but the truth shows up when the bourbon flows. So when I taste after midnight whiskey, your name cuts sharp and hits me. I'm back in your arms, that July heat, saying things we swore we'd keep. I don't chase, I don't dream, but here you come in every scene. Not in the morning, not at 3, only when the bottle sets me free. When I taste after midnight whiskey. Cool breeze blowing through the pine, sunset glow on that county line, where my granddad's porch still stands so wide, and mama's voice echoes through the countryside. Take me back to Carolina, where the rivers run so slow, where the stars still shine like stories only heaven knows. I've been gone too long, this heart still roams, but every mile I drive just leads me home. Carolina, I'm coming back to you. Tobacco fields and crickets sing. That red dirt road remembers everything. My boots are worn, my soul's grown tired, but that southern wind still lights my fire. Take me back to Carolina, where the laughter fills the air, where the church bell rings and folks still care. I've chased my dreams past city lights, but nothing feels as pure or right. Carolina, I'm coming back to you. I hear the mountain call my name, in every whisper of the rain. And I know no matter how far I stray, that Carolina's never far away. Take me back to Carolina, let that Blue Ridge calm my soul, with every note of that front porch song I used to know. I've wandered far, I've flown and fell, but there's no place that holds me well like Carolina. I'm finally back to you, yes, Carolina, I'm finally back to you.
Down a red clay road, where the summers burned your shoulders and the winters bit your toes. Mama hung the laundry high, Daddy picked from dawn to dusk, and we learned the worth of $1 from sweat, not luck. We didn't have much money, but we had a little land, a rusted Ford, a patch of beans, and a callous daddy's hands. Mama sang to us at night with a voice soft as dew, and taught us that Folks run from where they come from, but that dirt's still in my soul. It made me who I am, it keeps me whole. Yes, I'm the daughter of the cotton rose, and the stories Mama told still echo when I'm lonesome, still warm me when I'm cold. I wear my roots like lace, stitched into my name, and I thank the Lord each morning for the price they pay. Yeah, I'll always be the daughter of those sweet, strong cotton rows.
Cradle before sunset, I'll be gone with the breeze. Got a saddle sore heart and callous dreams. Riding fence for $1, playing songs for a bit, chasing freedom in echoes I ain't caught yet. 'Cause I was born to chase the wind, rolling like the dust on a southbound bend. Love's tried to hold me, but I don't stay. I give my heart to the wide highway, and if you see me down that stretch again, I'll be in Laredo before sunset. I've played shows for a plate and left towns in the rain. Got a letter once saying don't come back again. But I ain't bitter, no, I still smile. It's a hard life, but it's worth each mile. 'Cause I was born to chase the wind, let the fences fall, let the story spin. I've lost good women and friends who stay, but I find my peace in the empty plains. So if you ask me where I'm headed, then I'll be in Laredo before sunset. I ain't got much but this worn guitar, a busted up truck, and a few old scars. But Lord, I've lived more than I've planned, with the sky above and the reins in hand. Yeah, I was born to chase the wind, following songs where the map gets thin. They say I'm foolish, say I roam, but I've never called one place home. And if I never see her face again, I'll still be in Laredo before sunset. Yes, I'll ride to Laredo before sunset. me dressed in silence, with a ring and a note on the floor. Said she's heading for the high life, and I ain't worth crying for. So I stumbled to my pickup and drove straight past the town to a bar where no one judges and the jukebox drowns you out. 'Cause I got raised on cheap whiskey and loud talk at the end of the line, where the neon never flickers and the hurt gets washed with lime. I don't need no high-rise healing or champagne kind of grace. I got brothers in the corner with a laugh and a warm embrace. Yeah, I got raised on cheap whiskey, and I ain't leaving this place. She wore pearls and pretty manners, and I wore boots caked in dust. She liked tables dressed in silver, I like stools that never rust. So let her have her skyline and that man in tailored blues. I'll be here with my people, sipping truth and raising blues. 'Cause I got raised on cheap whiskey and a song that knows my name, where the sorrow sounds like country and the stories burn like flame. I don't need no velvet curtain to hide my fall from grace. I got friends who toast the heartache with a grin you can't replace. Yeah, I got raised on cheap whiskey, and I ain't leaving this place. Let her dance with fancy liars, let her drown in crystal wine. I'll be singing out my troubles with the boys who toe the line. Yeah, I got raised on cheap whiskey and good hearts with nothing to prove, where the ceiling's made of smoke trails and regret learns how to move. You can keep your marble towers and your white gloves saving grace. I got friends here in the back room, and we're all just one lost case, but we get by on cheap whiskey, and I ain't leaving this place. Found an inn, sitting by the window, same old chair, same coffee cup, the mail piled high behind the screen door, like he'd finally given up. He kept her picture on the table, wore that ring until the end, still talk to her every morning like she just walked in again. Folks say she left without a warning, chasing dreams in another town. He never blamed her for the leaving, just waited for her to turn around. He missed birthdays, Christmas mornings, spent years just holding on to a promise she never made, but his heart sang her a song. She came back too late in a black dress at the gate, with roses and a tearful prayer for the man who always cared. But his hands were cold, his eyes were closed, no words left for her to say. She came back, but she came back too late. The preacher read from Revelation. The wind whispered through the pines. She wept beside the gravestone that bore both of their names and time. She said, I thought he would have moved on. Guess I thought his kind don't stay, but love like his don't walk away. She came back too late in the hush of heaven's gate, to the man who gave her all his years and carried every silent tear. And now she'll spend the rest alone with all the words she didn't say. She came back, but she came back too late.
Set two plates on the table again. Talk to the dark like it's still a friend. I light that old lamp you used to hate, and wait for footsteps that never stay. I must be a fool for your ghost, still dance with your shadow the most. Everyone says I should let you go, but I can't forget what I needed most. Oh, I must be just a fool for your ghost. You said love should never feel unsure, but you left with no locked door. Now I play our song in the dead of night, pretending you're still holding me tight. I must be a fool for your ghost, still sleep on my side, still miss your toast. I wear your shirt like a second skin, just to feel like you're here again. Yes, I must be just a fool for your ghost. They call it heartbreak, I call it home. kid. I must be a fool for your ghost. Still sip your coffee, still hold your coat. I know you're not walking back through that door, but somehow I still keep floor clean for four. Oh, I must be just a fool for your ghost.
Rolling out past the county line, got your Ray-Bans on and you're looking fine. The wind in your hair, dashboard glow. Girl, you're firing the radio. Bare feet on the dash, a smile so wide. You're laughing like you're high on life. I ain't worried where the road might end, long as I'm driving with you again. With the top down, heart up, that sun sinking into both of us. You're leaning in on a red dirt road, that little laugh saying take it slow. Got the world in our rear view, nothing ahead but me and you. So let's get lost in this sweet rush with the top down, heart up. Got a cooler full of Friday night, the moon ready for dancing light. Your hand in mine's my favorite song. A love this good just drives along. With the top down, heart up, can't get close enough to your touch. You steal my breath and cut off jeans. Girl, you're every back road dream. Kicking dust and cranking love, sky so clear, stars above. Yeah, this is more than just young luck. It's a top down, heart up. Every turn, every mile, you're the reason behind my smile. Tanks full, let's light it up. Just you, me, and the open love. Top down, heart up, that feeling I ain't ever giving up. We got the heat, we got the time, running wild on the county line. So slide on over, buckle tight. This love's built for a Saturday night. Baby, you and me riding in trust with the top down, heart up.
Graceful Christmas, crazy and new world. I set two plates on the table again. Talk to the dark like it's still a friend. I light that old lamp you used to hate and wait for footsteps that never stay. I must be a fool for your ghost. Still dance with your shadow the most. Everyone says I should let you go, but I can't forget what I needed most. Oh, I must be just a fool for your ghost. You said love should never feel unsure, but you left with no lock. Now I play our song in the dead of night, pretending you're still holding me tight. I must be a fool for your ghost. Still sleep on my side, still miss your toast. I wear your shirt like a second skin, just to feel like you're here again. Yeah, I must be just a fool for your ghost. They call it heartbreak, I call it home. You're gone, but I can't live alone. Your memory whispers more than your lips ever did, and I still listen like a kid. I must be a fool for your ghost. Still sip your coffee, still hold your coat. I know you're not walking back through that door, but somehow I still keep the floor clean for four. Oh, I must be just a fool for your ghost.
I've seen the sunrise in your eyes more times than I could ever count, but every time it feels brand new, like the world's just spinning round you now. You don't need diamonds, don't need light, just the way you say my name at night. It's like a prayer I never knew could feel so right, so pure, so true. It's the way you love me still, even when I lose my way. When the world feels too heavy, you don't ask me to explain. You just lay your hand in mine, and the silence says it all. Yeah, the way you love me still is the reason I don't fall. You don't have to fix the storms I've made, you just hold me till they pass away. And somehow, without even trying, you teach me more with every day. It's the way you love me still, through the fire, through the doubt. Even when I shut you out, you never walk out. You just stand there in the quiet, with your heart so full and real. Yeah, the way you love me still is the only thing I feel. You don't change the world around me, you just show me how to stay. And that kind of love don't fade away. It's the way you love me still that keeps me breathing deep, like a song I never finished that plays in all my sleep. You're the steady in my story, the calm behind the thrill. And I thank God every morning for the way you love me still.
17 and counting down. She meets a boy with a rusted Ford. He ain't got much, but he swears there's more. Her daddy shakes his head real slow, says that boy won't get you where you wanna go. But mama just smiles from the kitchen light. She knows a love like that can still be right. 'Cause they know her heart, or the way she looks at him in the dark. They, the way he says her name, like she's the in his wildfire flame. They see a dreamer, just a passing phase, but love don't always need a plan that's made. She don't need the world to play its part. They just don't know her heart. They're parking down by Miller's Creek, radio low, just you and me. He says someday I'll make it right, but for now I just need you tonight. They don't know her heart. They think she's lost, falling too hard. But every mile he drives her home, she's never felt so sure, so known. They see rebellion, she sees grace in every quiet, reckless face. She don't need permission to restart. They just don't know her heart. Someday when the years roll by, they'll see that look in her little girl's eyes. Same fire, same stubborn spark. She's always loved with all her heart. Yeah, they don't know her heart, but it's steady and strong from the start. She was never asking for a man, just someone who'd always love her back. She don't fit their picture, perfect chart, but they just don't know her heart.
I've been out too late, playing songs in smoke-filled bars, chasing dreams in downtown, sleeping under neon stars. Got a wild streak wider than the Rio Grande, but somehow she still calls me her man. She wakes up early while I'm stumbling in at 3. Coffee on the counter and forgiveness waiting on me. She don't preach, just shakes her head and stands. Yeah, Lord knows, she still calls me her man. She's got grace like Sunday morning and a fire like Friday night. She sees through all my wandering, but never gives up the fight. She don't need no silver promise, just a kiss and a crooked plan. I ain't perfect, but she still calls me her man. I've missed a few birthdays, left chores undone, Spent my last dime on whiskey and rum, but she's built us something I don't understand, 'cause rain or shine, she still calls me her man. She could've walked away 1,000 times, but love like hers don't quit, it climbs. And every time I think I've lost her trust, she holds me like grace holds dust. She's got grace like Sunday morning and a fire like Friday night. She sees through all my troubles, still believes I'll get it right. She don't ask for nothing fancy, just a heart and a steady hand. I may fall, but she still calls me her man. Yeah, I may fall, but she still calls me her man. Got a rusty Ford and a Rebel plate, lifted high, she don't hesitate. Tailgate's dented, but the charm is fine, 'cause every girl waves when I roll that line. I ain't got chrome or city flash, but I got coolers, dogs, and cash. On Saturday nights I'm a rodeo show with a six-pack grin and a radio glow. They call me Tailgate Romeo, cruising slow where the sweethearts go. Got a hayfield heart and a honky-tonk soul, with a truck bed line for a midnight stroll. Ain't no tux, ain't no fancy show, but baby, I'm your tailgate Romeo. I picked up Queens and cowgirl charm right out back of my uncle's farm. They don't ask much, just good clean mud and a little George Strait in the dashboard thud. Yeah, I'm the tailgate Romeo, turning heads at the rodeo. Got a cooler full of dreams on ice and a seat for two if you're feeling nice. Ain't no rich man's cameo, just your down-home tailgate Romeo. You got your Bentleys and Mercedes pride, but I got horsepower and four-wheel drive. And when that moon hits the gravel lane, you'll forget his last name, 'cause I'm the tailgate Romeo, playing slow jams on the radio, with a flannel shirt and a Friday smile. Come sit close, girl, stay a while. No need for diamonds, don't you know? You just met your tailgate Romeo. She sings off key to every song, leaves the lights on all night long. Can't ever find where she left her phone, but somehow she makes this house feel like home. She'll cry at movies she's seen twice, burns a toast but makes it nice, loses track of time in Sunday rain, and still forgets she lights up everything. And I just smile, 'cause I know it's true. She don't try, but she still breaks through. All the walls I built, all the lines I drew, she walks right in with nothing to prove. She's a little wild, a little unsure, but Lord knows I'm perfectly hers. She'll dance barefoot in the dark, talk too loud at the local mart, paint her dreams on napkins small, like she's not afraid to chase them all. Yeah, I just laugh when she rolls her eyes at my bad jokes and my Friday ties. She don't need heels to stand so tall. She's 5'2" and owns it all. She's got a fire I can't deter, and I thank God I'm perfectly hers. She thinks she's a mess, but I disagree. She's the calm, the storm, the air I breathe. So I just hold her when she forgets that love don't come with no regrets. She's my reason, my favorite blur in this crazy world. I'm perfectly hers. Last night, your voice cut like a knife, saying things that don't feel right. Red wine lips, fire in your tone. You slammed the door but still call my phone. I said I'm fine, but I was lying. Heart on the floor and whiskey trying to drown your name, but it floats too well. Even silence got a story to tell. 'Cause midnight words hit harder than lies. You said I'm done, but held me tight. We break, we bend, then do it again. Say we're over, but never end. You're the fight I can't outrun. You're the scar I never shun. We burn, we ache, but damn it hurts when love gets loud like midnight words. Always leave, then pull me close. A twisted game that we both know. I said we're toxic, you said true, but pulled another shot and kissed me too. Yeah, midnight words in a backseat blur. You said forgive me, but I still heard your tears falling in the rearview glass while we chase a love that's built to crash. You're the call I can't decline. For more of those midnight words. We don't mean them half the time, but they cut like we designed. Every I hate you tide will stay. We just don't know any other way. Midnight words, yeah, they linger still in the space where love gets real. We crash, we cry, we kiss, we burn, and wait for the night to take its turn. You're the chaos
She packed her past in a canvas bag, left a note on the fridge that said, "Don't be mad." Small town walls were closing in. She needed sky, she needed wind. Mama cried but didn't say stay. She knew her girl was built this way, with restless feet and a heart untamed, a soul too wild to ever change. She's chasing white skies with the sun on her face. No rear view mirror, no time to waste. She's got dreams that won't fit in these county lines, with her heart set on mountains and coastlines to find. She don't know just where she'll land, but she's following the flame. They'll write stories on the map of highways and her name. She sings along to every song, windows down, the radio on, one hand out like she's touching air and telling the world, yeah, I'm getting there. She's chasing white skies with dust on her boots, dancing with chances, telling the truth. She's got stars in her rear view and hope on her lips, taking each mile like it's meant for this trip. No fear, just the fire she can't tame. She's leaving behind the blame for highways and her name. And maybe someday she'll settle down, find her peace in a brand new town, but not till she's seen what's beyond what's been. She's chasing white skies with freedom to spare, writing her story in open air. She's got love to discover and pain to forgive. She's learning the world was made to live, not just survive, not just remain. So here's to highway and her name.
Well, I clocked out round 5:30. My boots were itching to come alive. Rode on down to Daisy's Road, where the beer is cold and the music rolls. Old Joe's picking on that stage, fiddles hot and the crowd's engaged. The neon signs start glowing bright. That's my cue to light up the night. Let's do the Friday night two-step, spin that girl in the red sundress, kicking dust on the hardwood floor. We ain't stopping till they lock that door. Clap your hands and stomp those boots, shake off the weak, cut the loose. A little swing, a little sway, honky-tonk dreams till the break of day. Yeehaw, come dance with me in the Friday night two-step beat. There's a line out back and a laugh out front, and Betty pours strong if you tip her once. The jukebox sings like a southern breeze, got that George Strait on repeat. Let's do the Friday night two-step, cowgirl smile and a cowboy flex, spinning fast then slowing down. Boots are talking all over this town. Raise your glass, forget the blues. Tonight we're burning off our bad news. A little fire, a little heat in this Friday night beat. little solo, clap along section. Shout it all right now. Let's do the Friday night two-step. Dust up the floor with no regrets. From shy glances to wild cheers, we've been waiting all damn week for this here. Boots are stomped, hearts are lit, and darling, we ain't done yet. Let's ride the rhythm, feel the heat in this Friday night two-step beat. It's been a while since I heard your name, but the world still moves in your shape. I've been good, I've been fine, till I heard that song and poured that ride. It's not the pictures on the wall or the echo down the hall. It's in the glass at 12:03. That's when your ghost comes back to me. 'Cause when I taste after midnight whiskey, I swear I feel your lips still kiss me. You're laughing in that little black dress, dancing barefoot, such a beautiful mess. I don't call, I don't write, but you still burn in the back of my mind. I don't miss you in the daylight, baby, but I do when I taste after midnight whiskey. They say time can mend a soul, but it don't when you drink it slow. Your memories age but never gone. It just sleeps until the bottle's gone. 'Cause when I taste after midnight whiskey, it all comes back too quick and risky. The bar fades into you and me like nothing's changed in Tennessee. I don't cry, I don't plead, but damn, this drink's a guarantee that I'll find you where the night gets hazy. Yeah, I do when I taste after midnight whiskey. I swore I'd moved on, let it go, but the truth shows up when the bourbon flows. So when I taste after midnight whiskey, your name cuts sharp and hits me. I'm back in your arms that July heat, saying things we swore we'd keep. I don't chase, I don't dream, but here you come in every scene. Not in the morning, not at 3, only when the bottle sets me free. When I taste after midnight whiskey. Second grade, notebook page. She sat 2 rows down from me. Pigtails tied, freckles wide, drawing hearts where no one could see. I passed a note with nervous hands that said, wanna hold mine if we can. And at the bottom, plain and true, I wrote, circle yes if you do. She circled round her name in a crayon shade of blue, with a smiley face and a heart or two. Said maybe someday I will marry you. And who would have guessed what a note could start? Now here we are, 20 years apart, still holding hands like kids in May. Since she said yes or no that day. High school halls, Friday games, she wore my jacket in the rain. We danced slow in the gym's backlight, and she said, you still write just right. I never had much of a plan, but I knew I'd grow up to be her man. From that little spark in second grade to the vow we made that wedding day. She circled round her name in a notebook torn in two, and somehow time just flew and flew. Now there's a little girl with her eyes too. And every night we pray she'll find a love like this, sweet and kind, all from a note, innocent and brave, where she circled round her name. Some folks search the world for signs. I found mine in a crooked line, a crayon heart, a faded fold, and a story we forever told. She circled round her name, and the rest is history. From playground laughs to memories we've written down like poetry. So if you ask me what love is made, it's notes and crayons, hearts that stay, and a little girl who smiled my way when she circled around her day. Never said the words you need most, never held you close when you felt lost. I let the days just drift like smoke, and now I whisper to your goal. But I was still yours in the silence, even when my lips stayed closed. I carried your name in the quiet, like a prayer I never showed. If love was measured in the things we do, then maybe I failed to prove mine true. But I was still yours, yes, I was still yours in the silence. I saw the way your light began to fade, like sunset hiding in the air. there behind your smile, and I miss the pain by 1,000 miles. But I was still yours in the silence, though my arms forgot to say that you were the peace in my defiance, and the dream I let slip away. If time could turn its hands for me, I'd give you more than memory. But I was still yours, yes, I was still yours in the silence. Now I talk to the wind, hoping it knows where broken hearts and lost love go. You deserve more than what I gave, but even now I call your name. I was still yours in the silence, though I never said enough. And maybe I missed our moment, but I never stopped the love. So if you ever wander through space and time, if you were ever truly mine, I was still yours, always yours in the silence. Take me back to the red clay roads, barefoot runs and slingshot toes, Grandpa picking on his old porch swing, while Mama made sweet tea that could heal anything. I used to chase the sun till dark with a fishing pole and a mason jar. Fireflies danced in the summer breeze, and the crickets sang in harmony. Play me that riverback music, the kind that makes you smile, rolling like the thunder down that muddy mount. Let the banjo ring and the fiddle cry. We'll howl at the moon as it climbs the sky. Yeah, raise up your hands and stomp your boots. We're singing that riverback truth, where the joy runs deep and the soul don't lie. To that riverback music till the day I die. Daddy said, son, take life slow, but I was busy trying to ride that bull named Joe. We built dreams out of barnwood scraps and raced old tires down gravel tracks. Now I'm older, paying bills and dues, but that backward spirit still runs through. When the work is done and the sun dips low, I grab my guitar and I let it go. Play me that riverback music, the kind that makes you feel like a kid again behind the wheel. Let the dobro slide and the washboard beat, kicking up dust in the noonday heat. Yeah, raise up your voice, let the mountain shake. We're singing for joy, nothing fake, where the heart beats fast and the time slips by. To that riverback music till the day I die. Yeah, to that riverback music, let it fly.
You flew in fast like a summer breeze, with wild eyes and worn-out jeans. You laughed at plans, you hated maps, just chasing stars and never looking back. I built a home with hope and time. You built your dreams on clouded skies. I held out hope you'd land someday, but you were never meant to stay. 'Cause you've got a boy heart, afraid of falling too far. You live for highs, avoid the ground, and disappear when love comes round. I gave you wings, you gave me scars. You flew away and broke my heart. You never planned to play the part. You've got a lost boy heart. You said forever like a game, but never meant to mean the same. I kept the light on in my chest, but you don't stop to ever rest. Yeah, you've got a lost boy heart. You run before things even start. I held the rope, you cut the line. Guess growing up just ain't your kind. You kissed and left like shooting stars. Now I just trace your fading sparks. I should've known right from the start. You've got a lost boy heart. And maybe someday you'll look behind and find the girl who tried to shine for someone scared to see the light. But you'll still have a lost boy heart. No roots, just dreams that fall apart. You'll float through lives in Neverland, still reaching out with empty hands. And I'll move on, though it's been hard to love a soul that drifts so far. Goodbye, my never-growing star. You've got a lost boy heart.
Met her at a highway diner. She was staring through her glass of gin. Said her name was Marianne, and her heart was worn more thin than skin. She said he used to write me poems, now he just writes checks and yells. 4 kids and a house too heavy, and a love that's gone to hell. Oh, Marianne, you should have told him before you packed that suitcase heart, before you went and found a stranger trying to make a brand new start. There's a line between the lonely and the ones who walk away. Girl, I ain't your answer, I'm just your getaway. She reached across and touched my hand with a trembling kind of grace. Said, you remind me of the boy I loved before he turned into that face. Oh, Marianne, you you should have waited for a moment that was real, not a bar stool conversation with a man too numb to feel. There's a truth between the silence and the things we never say. And girl, I ain't your savior, I'm just your runaway. She cried a little when the jukebox died. I tipped my hat and said goodbye. Some wounds don't need a cure tonight, they just need time and softer light. Oh, Marianne, I hope you find her, not the man you left behind, but the dreamer in the kitchen who once kissed you like the sky. Me, I'll take the lonely highway over breaking hearts again, and I'll remember you in silence, but not like Mary.